guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video I'm going to be doing my makeup routine and kind of walking you guys through what I do to get my makeup look that I am currently using. But before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe down below if you're not already subscribed, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And let's just get right on into today's video. So the first thing that I'm doing is I am just going to be putting my hair back with this headband so that my hair is not all in my face when I'm trying to do all my makeup stuff. So the first thing that I'm using is a toner. This is a toner from Laneige. I think that's how you say that, I don't know. A lot of these makeup products I showed in my makeup haul video. So if you want to know where everything is from, all the links are on that video. And then you can also see where everything is from. So definitely go check out that video if you haven't yet already. I'll put the link somewhere up on the screen for you guys to check out after you are done watching this video. But for now, I am just applying the toner all over my face. I love using this toner. It just makes my skin feel so good, and I absolutely love it. So before I start applying my makeup, I'm just putting that on all over. And then I'm also putting on this moisturizer because you always need to moisturize your skin. So pretty self-explanatory. I'm just putting this all over my face. Alright, now that we are done with that, I'm going to be putting some eye cream on. This is just a Clinique eye cream. It's got this little ball on the end of it, which makes it really, really easy. Okay. So I'm just going to be applying it from my hand apparently because it just squirted all over the place. It's never done that before. I really have no idea why that just happened, honestly. Like, I've used this quite a few times and that has never happened. So anyway, I'm just applying it under my eyes and then just gently on my eyelids. This is just, it's a really good eye cream, but it just exploded all over. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go clean up all of this and all the stuff that went everywhere else. Alright, now the final step before makeup is my foundation primer. I have the Laura Mercier foundation primer. I absolutely love this. I've been using it for a little bit now and I am just in love with it so far. Like, I think it just makes my skin feel so good, and it's the perfect primer before putting on foundation. Alright, so now that I'm done with that, it is time to actually start doing makeup. So the first thing that I put on is concealer. The concealer that I use is from Fenty Beauty. Concealer has always been one of my favorite makeup products. So I've tried out a lot of different concealers in the past couple of years. And this is the one that has been my favorite. I've been using it for a little while. I've gotten a couple bottles of this. So obviously I really like it. I just love the way it acts as concealer, I guess. I don't really know how else to explain it, but I'm just putting this under my eyes. Sometimes I will put it in other areas as well, but I might just put a little bit like on my chin, but other than that I don't really think I'm going to put any more concealer on. If I have any other areas that I need to touch up later with some touch-up powder, I will, but I think for now I'm just going to put it mostly under my eyes because I have really dark eye circles, so definitely want to cover those up. Okay, so now that that is all done, I'm going to move on to foundation. This is the NARS foundation. I have been using this for a little bit now, and I really like it. It's a very good match to my skin tone. I recommend when you are buying foundation, if you just go and get matched at the store as opposed to just like trying to see from the bottles, because when I went to Sephora, like I was just looking at the bottles, and then someone came to help me and like asked if like they asked if they could like match my skin tone, and all the ones that I thought were gonna be a match for my skin tone like weren't a match, and then I ended up getting one that was really, really good for me. So I definitely recommend, if you are new to foundation like I was, to definitely go get matched at the store as opposed to just like looking at the bottles or something, because then you might not get a good match and then you'll be really, really disappointed, because makeup can be expensive. So you really want to make sure that you are getting exactly what you need. So I'm just spreading this all over my face with a beauty blender. I definitely prefer to use a beauty blender for foundation as opposed to a brush. I'm not really sure why. That's what I prefer. So I'm just spreading that all over my face, trying to make sure it's all blended in evenly, which I think it is, and making sure that I'm going kind of back all the way to my ears and then down a little bit on my neck. Like I said, this is a fairly good match for my skin, so it's not like I'm gonna have a different color neck and face, but I do still like to go down a little bit to make sure that it doesn't look ridiculous. So for powder, I have this translucent setting powder from Hourglass. I like it so far. It's a nice loose setting powder, and then I'm just going to be taking this big fluffy brush and just applying this loosely all over my face, just to, I mean, it's a setting powder, so just to set everything that I have put on so far. Okay, so now that that is all done, I'm going to be probably needing this again a little bit later in my routine. I'm going to be taking this palette from It Cosmetics, and this is actually really, really nice because it is a bronzer, blush, and highlighter all in one thing, so you don't have to be carrying around like multiple palettes. So I'm just going to apply the bronzer right now with this brush right here. I'm fairly new. I never used to wear bronzer, but I recently started when I got this palette, and I really, really like it. Like, I think it just adds like such a nice look to your face, especially if you're wearing foundation, because foundation can really make your features look kind of flat. So like using this works really, really well. Okay, and now for blush. I do like to add a little bit of blush because sometimes, like especially in the morning, I can look fairly like pale. So I like to add a little bit of blush just to make it look like I'm not like dead. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that to my cheeks. Now I'm going to be blending these two together because you guys can't really see that good on the camera, but not on the camera. They are a little bit ridiculous looking at the moment, so I'm just going to be taking the powder brush that I used to kind of blend this out. And you definitely want to go like really hard, like closer to your ear, and then like a little bit lighter over here, but just really making sure it's blended back here. Also, I realized that I haven't really done makeup videos on my channel before. Like, I did the makeup haul that I told you guys about, but I've never really done like my makeup routine or like a makeup tutorial of any kind. I mean, I'm not good enough at makeup to do a makeup tutorial. Like, honestly, like even me doing this video is kind of a stretch, but like, oh, I'm just taking a little bit more of this powder because I put a little too much blush on, so I'm just gonna kind of use the powder to like balance that out a little bit. But yeah, I haven't really done a makeup video. I've kind of showed my makeup routine really briefly in like morning routines or something, but usually it's time-lapsed or something, so like I'm not really explaining it. So this is my first makeup video. If you guys like it, I can definitely do more of them if it's something that you guys are interested in. But now that I am done with that part, we're gonna move on to eyebrows, which is pretty exciting. So I just used the Tarte Dip Brow Gel. I've been using this for quite a while now and I absolutely love it. And then I'm just gonna be using this eyebrow brush, and I'm gonna be taking this end of it first just to brush out my eyebrows a little bit. I really need to wax my eyebrows right now, like they're kind of like overdue. So they're a little bit crazy right now, but we're going to try to do them and make them look a little bit nicer. So now I'm just going to be taking the other side of the brush, just like this kind of like angled brush. I'm sure it has a name and I don't know what it is. And then I'm just going to be dipping it into the brow gel. And then I'm just going to kind of follow like my natural eyebrows and just fill them in a little bit with the brow gel. Okay, so now that the eyebrows are done, I am going to move on to eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow palette that I've been using and that I'm going to be using in this video is the Naked 2 Urban Decay Basics palette. It's just got 6 different eyeshadows in it that I'm going to be using today. So first I'm going to be taking this brush and I'm going to be kind of combining these two colors that are called Skimp and Stark. So I'm just going to be combining the two of them to kind of before I do that, we need eyeshadow primer, which I always forget until I get to this step. So I have the Fenty Beauty eyeshadow primer. Now that we're back here, you just need a really tiny bit, and I'm just going to be putting a little bit on my eyelid and then just blending that in. Alright, now back to the eyeshadow. So now I am going to be taking this and dipping into those two light colors to kind of create a base all over my eyelid. Okay, so I'm just going to be sweeping off the excess with my powder brush, and then taking this brush, I am going to be dipping, or kind of combining these two colors, the color Cover and the color Primal. So these two for my actual eyeshadow part. I don't really like to go too crazy with the eyeshadow. I like it when other people do it, you know, and like other people get to do like super cool colors, like reds and blues and greens. It just, where did my beauty blender go? Oh, here it is. It just doesn't look the best on me, so I usually like to just do really neutral colors. That was really dark. That was darker than I was expecting that to be. Okay, that's okay. We will just put the lighter on top after. But I love seeing other people do it and I think it looks super good. I just don't like how it looks on me, and also I'm not really skilled enough to make it look good. So that's kind of my issue. So I kind of just stick to very neutral colors. Okay, this side was too dark and now this side is too light. So I'm looking at like my eyeshadow in the viewfinder and it literally looks like so dark. I don't know why. Like, it does not look this dark in real life. I think the lighting is just making this look way darker on camera, but I promise it's not that dark. Hopefully the lighting fixes itself and you guys can actually see what this looks like. Okay, I think these basically match now. So I'm just gonna take the light, actually I'm gonna sweep off the excess first. I'm kind of all over the place with this. Okay, just sweep off the excess, and then I'm gonna take the lighter brush again and then just dip it into the lightest color, and then just kind of go over it very gently just to lighten it up a little bit on both sides. We are gonna move into mascara. This is the Smashbox Super Fan Mascara. I love this. I've been using it for quite a while now. Yeah, I definitely recommend this mascara. I don't really curl my eyelashes first. I have pretty long eyelashes, to be honest, and this mascara is really, really good. So I found that I don't really need to curl my eyelashes. I'll only really do it if I want to. And today, I just wasn't feeling it. Oh, okay, while fixing that, I got mascara all over my eyes. I fixed the smeared mascara that smudged, and I'm just gonna finish applying this now. I'm not having good luck with this makeup tutorial. Oh, literally, you guys can't see. I just got it under my eyes again. Okay, so now that I'm almost done, I'm just gonna take some highlighter now. The same one that was in the palette with like the bronzer and the blush and stuff. So first I'm just going to take this really, really tiny brush for highlight, and I'm going to be applying it just under my brows. And then I'm also going to be applying some highlight just in the crease right here. Just in the crease of my eyes. This just makes me look more awake. Especially in the morning, this is really great because I'm like half asleep when I'm doing my makeup. So, especially for school, it's gonna make me look more awake at school. Just this, I'm just gonna be taking like this bigger brush and taking the highlight and applying it on my cheeks. The highlight in this palette is a really, really nice subtle highlight, so you don't have to worry about like accidentally putting too much on and then it being like ridiculous. So that's what's kind of nice about this, is it's just kind of nice and subtle. Okay, so now that that is done, I just have to do lips. So for the lipstick that I've been using, I've been kind of doing a mixture of this Fenty Beauty lip gloss, and then also putting that on top of this liquid lipstick from Sephora. It's the Sephora brand. So I'm just going to be applying this to my lips. And I'm just taking this gloss. This gloss looks really nice on its own as well, but I just put it on top of the liquid lipstick to add a little bit more shimmer to it. And there we go. Now I'm done. The last thing I have to do is add some setting spray. This is the Cover Fix setting spray. To make sure that my makeup actually stays on after putting all this hard work into it. And yeah, that's basically everything. So that has been what I've been doing for my makeup routine lately. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry the lighting has been literally changing like every single clip. Like, I don't know why it's doing that. I'm really sorry, guys. But yeah, so that is everything. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe before you leave and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!